Hey everyone, welcome to Etherean Empire. Today we're taking a special journey through the first two chapters of the Gospel of Matthew. Let's dive deep into the story of Jesus' birth. Let's get started. Matthew 1:1, the book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Picture an ancient scroll unfolding on a wooden table. The camera pans over Hebrew script as the words Jesus Christ, son of David, son of Abraham appear in bold calligraphy. We then fade to a wide shot of Bethlehem and Jerusalem, setting the historical stage. Matthew, January 2nd, 16, summarized the genealogy of Jesus, listing key figures like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, and Solomon, all leading up to Joseph and Mary. Imagine a flowing tapestry with portraits of these key figures. Each name is highlighted as it's spoken, ending with Joseph and Mary and a soft glow around Jesus. Zoom into Nazareth, where we see Joseph, a carpenter, working. Now, Matthew 1:18. Now the birth of Jesus Christ was like this. After his mother Mary was engaged to Joseph before they came together, she was found pregnant by the Holy Spirit. Mary, a young woman in a humble home, kneels in prayer with a divine light shining on her. Cut to Joseph, troubled, pacing outside his workshop. Matthew 1:19, Joseph, her husband, being a righteous man, and not willing to make her a public example, intended to put her away secretly. Joseph sits in deep thought, conflicted. It's nighttime. He looks up at the stars, sighing. Matthew, January 20th, 21. But when he thought about these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife. For that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. She shall give birth to a son. You shall call his name Jesus, for it is he who shall save his people from their sins. A bright angel appears in Joseph's dream, glowing with divine light. Joseph's face shifts from fear to awe and resolve. Matthew, January 24th, 25. Joseph arose from his sleep and did as the angel of the Lord commanded him, and took his wife to himself, and didn't know her sexually until she had given birth to her firstborn son. He named him Jesus. Joseph wakes up with determination in his eyes. He approaches Mary, gently taking her hand in a sign of commitment. Fade to Mary, heavily pregnant, riding a donkey as Joseph leads her toward Bethlehem. Matthew 2:1-2. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of King Herod, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who is born King of the Jews? For we saw his star in the east, and have come to worship him. A bright star shines in the night sky. 3 wise men on camels, dressed in rich robes, gaze at the star from a desert. Cut to King Herod's palace, where the Magi arrive, asking their question. Matthew 2:3. When King Herod heard it, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Herod, an aged, paranoid king, clutches his throne, his face darkening. His advisors whisper nervously. Matthew 2:7-8. Then Herod secretly called the wise men and learned from them exactly what time the star appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the young child. When you have found him, bring me word, so that I also may come and worship him. Herod, with a false smile, speaks to the Magi in a shadowy chamber. The Magi bow, but exchange uncertain glances. Matthew, February 9th, 10. They, having heard the king, went their way. And behold, the star, which they saw in the east, went before them until it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. The star moves across the sky, leading the Magi. They follow eagerly, their faces filled with wonder. Matthew 2:11. They came into the house and saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Inside a humble house, the Magi kneel before baby Jesus in Mary's arms. They present gold, frankincense, and myrrh, symbolizing royalty, divinity, and sacrifice. Matthew 2:12. Being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they went back to their own country another way. The Magi camp under the stars. An angel warns them in a dream. They nod and take a different path home. Matthew 2:16. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked by the wise men, was exceedingly angry, and sent out and killed all the male children who were in Bethlehem and in all the surrounding countryside from 2 years old and under, according to the exact time which he had learned from the wise men. Herod rages, smashing a goblet. Soldiers storm through Bethlehem, tearing children from mothers' arms. Off-screen screams. Matthew, February 13th, 1923. An angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt." But when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, "Arise and take the young child and his mother and go into the land of Israel." He came and lived in a city called Nazareth. Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus flee by night toward Egypt. Later, an angel appears again. They return to Nazareth where Jesus grows up. And there you have it, folks. The incredible journey of Jesus' birth, as told in Matthew 1 and 2. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Assyrian Empire. See you next time.